Hey, Facebook.
And Facebook. Hey,
Yes.
here we are.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, hello. Usually it's morning, but today it's afternoon. You can probably see the greenery just over my shoulder. Well, not on Instagram, but you can on Facebook.
That's called pollen.
Yeah, that's all it is right
That's
now.
all it is right now.
Cheers to the pollen.
Cheers to pollen. No,
not really.
No.
I'm done with the pollen.
I've had it.
I told my daughter, we need to talk to the biology people and tell them that we're done with it.
Yeah.
Do their magic or whatever they do.
Quit the cross-pollination thing.
Get the pollen out of here. We've got plenty.
We have it all.
Yeah.
We have it all. So how's everyone this afternoon? Good? Great? Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Sorry, Jeff, we just talked about pollen. I see you just joined us, but you missed it. So next time.
Oh, good.
How do we digress every time?
I don't know. We go down rabbit holes, it seems like, every single time we try to start one of these.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so I feel like we have a lot of rabbit holing to catch up on.
We do. Yeah, there'll be many rabbits today.
Many
so
rabbits.
We've got that going for us.
Just prepare yourselves.
Yeah, so good. Well, what are we talking about today, Kristen?
First, we're talking about the eye area and how peels happen with that area.
Right.
And then talking about ingredients in eye care.
Yeah. And I guess with the pollen, everybody's feeling their eyes right now anyway.
Yes. Oh
especially if you're in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're anywhere near the Mason-Dixon line or below, it seems like this year's just been incredibly difficult. And I'm living proof that Claritin and Zyrtec are good stuff.
Flonase every day.
Flonase.
Whether I need it or not, every day.
So are you having that the butter coffee?
Butter coffee, it is. It's my drink of choice.
No, green tea with matcha, everyone. Little
Whatever.
dip action. It's just tea. No honey this time. Because I'm out.
That's healthier.
That organic honey that we get from the local bee farmer, I'm out and I'm hurting.
We need to go see that bee farmer. Somebody does.
I like that. This is a new mug. I found it in the depths of our cabinet. It says, do what you like what you do.
Wow.
That's like a good thing to live by.
It is. That's almost as good as my smart choices, better chances.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get that on a mug next.
I love it. Well, thank you all for joining us today. We hope that you will find this live informative and fun, and give you a little bit of a learning tool when it comes to eye creams and how to choose one and what ingredients you should be looking for and stuff. But just today in particular, we did some research on chemical peels and how you can do those around the eye area. And they're calling it the periorbital peeling technique. So if you hear that, periorbital is just the skin around the eyes, apparently. That's really all it is. They had to go scientific on us, but our source...
It'd be a good heavy metal band name, too.
Periorbital. Periorbital peeling technique would probably be some kind of like heavy metal.
Yeah, I think that's probably more, electronic music.
I can see it. Yeah, totally.
Sorry. Another rabbit hole. Sorry.
I love it. But our sources today come from Chemical Peeling and Resurfacing by Harold J. Brody. He was the clinical professor in the dermatology department at Emory University. So, love that one. That one had a lot of good things to say about peeling, doing peels around the eyes and stuff. And another one was called Photo Aging, which was published by several people, and I'm just going to have to rattle this off.
Yeah.
Marcel Decker, edited by Daryl S. Is it Ray?
Yeah,
Rigel?
the publisher is Marcel Decker.
Gotcha. It was edited.
Edited by all these doctor people.
It was like New York School of Medicine, Johns Hopkins, Henry Ford Health System, Yale University, Dartmouth. I mean, it just keeps going.
And the last guy, it says Yale University and Dartmouth. He went to both.
And overachiever.
So he's mega smart.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So let's talk about eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes, what do they say, are the window to the soul?
Yes, they are.
They are, but not when pollen's in them.
No.
Or when you're having issues. But what we can try to do and what we want to talk about are just kind of the things that really, from a skincare standpoint, what can we try to address? What can we try to help with that people are trying to treat or want to get treated when they come see you in your spa or your clinic? So we're talking about crow's feet, right? Laugh lines.
Puffiness.
Puffiness.
Yeah.
hyperpigmentation,
dark circles.
Dark circles, yeah. Which we learned something new about that, or at least I did. I didn't know dark circles could be in 2 different colors.
Yeah, they are. So there's blue tones and then there's brown tones. And the blue is from lack of circulation, and the brown is from like sun exposure, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Genetics even play a part in this. And then also something I didn't know, which I learned, is that the brown could be from excessive rubbing of the eye area.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's almost like bruising.
Yeah, so actually,
it's still
I
sensitive.
have seen that in my kids though, when they go swimming and they rub their eyes like crazy, and then they turn dark.
Yeah,
it's that brownish color. So I have seen it.
The more you know, right? So let's talk about a couple other. So one thing that I saw you put on the script, which y'all have to. We go through this script, we build the script and everything, and then we do like a run through, and we're bantering and we're doing, like a legitimate run through of the script, and then all of a sudden the one more thing I'm supposed to say on the list of concerns around the eye area is crazy eye.
Crazy eye. So yeah, that was a joke.
It was fun.
I have a crazy eye. Some of you may have a crazy eye. It could be a lazy eye. It could be different things. But mine is a good party trick. So just so you'll know, the tendons in one side of my eye they're too short.
Yeah.
And so if I go this way, if I look this way with my eyes, this eye stays straight, and this eye goes that way.
That's a good party trick.
Yeah, it's a great party trick. People love it. It freaks them out a little bit, but
well, I'm just here to tell you we don't have a cream for that.
No, there's nothing I can do about that. But I just wanted you to feel good that if you have a crazy eye too, you're in good company. Don't worry, you can still do this.
That's hysterical. So let's dive into peels, periorbital peeling technique, as we call it. So something that's first off, we need to say that you need to be ultra cautious and ultra careful with this. This is going to be more of an advanced peeling technique. It's definitely not for someone who's new to peels, the esthetician or licensed professional, or patient as well. This is obviously a very delicate area, so one of the great things about doing peels in this area is that it can help with hyperpigmentation, and all the things that we talked about earlier, dark circles and all that. So it's just a very different kind of skin though, because you don't have as many sebaceous glands in that area of your skin. The skin is definitely super thin. The skin is thinnest on the eyelids, and then it gets thicker toward the crease and even thicker toward the brow. But this area right here is also, you're dealing with some thinner skin as well. So just be very cautious. We say, definitely take into consideration your setup as far as your room. Also, you need to know, I would not be doing any lid peels. You can do them, but I would not be doing anything on the eyelid themselves unless you have a medical director and they need to be present.
Yeah, safety first on this, because you do not want to get any of this solution in someone's eyes.
Absolutely not.
And so having somebody on site right there, that if there is a problem, you've got, somebody that can deal with it.
Yeah.
And a good thing too to know too is that even if someone's eyes start to water or a tear comes down there, you need to have some sort of dry Q-tip or something to soak that out, because if that peel solution gets in that tear, it'll run right into the eye. It'll soak it up and get in there. And so you have to really be cautious about just what the eye does normally to do that. So there's a couple of tips on precautions there. What else do we need to think about?
I think as far as your setup's concerned, the patient needs to be elevated at least 30 degrees. It's just so that the tears will not run or pool, solution won't pool into the eye area, and then if they do have any tears, they will run down and away from the eye area instead of just hanging out there and then gathering and possibly getting that solution into the eyes. Like you said, keep a dry applicator present so that you can wipe away tears or anything that will naturally come. They probably will tear up, and then basically just have the saline solution. That was what I was going to say. The saline solution, I suggest having saline with you before you start this whole process. You need to have that at the ready in case you do get the solution into their eyes, or if you don't get it into their eyes but the peel irritates the eye, then you can have that ready to go. And you'll be good, and they won't be.
So I don't think definitely a handheld fan too, because
definitely
there will be fumes, and the fumes can irritate the eyes as well, especially if you're that close.
Yeah.
So you want to have that handheld fan there to blow that away too. That'll help.
Absolutely.
As well.
So whenever it comes to peels, normally we talk about a rayon swab, and they're these big fat, applicators, which we love for regular peels around the face. But for this particular kind of peeling technique, we're gonna go with something a little bit smaller. There's a wooden handle or wooden handle Q-tip? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, there's a wooden handle one. We also have some with points on them
Yeah.
that could be really good, especially when you get close
yeah.
to the corner of the eye.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. So with that being said, need that weapon of choice, and then you're not going to need as much solution with these peels. You're going to be using a semi-dry applicator. So whenever we say 3 mils for the whole face, for 3 mils of solution for the whole face,
Right.
you're going to barely be using one probably in this area.
There's a big difference between cotton and rayon too. So
yeah.
when you're doing the entire face, you want to use rayon because it's going to absorb a lot of liquid, but it doesn't hold on to it.
Right.
So when you're going across the face, the skin on the face, then it's going to release evenly.
Yes.
When you have cotton tends to hang on to the solution. So it takes more pressure for it to release, but that's what you want when you're around the eyes.
Right.
You want to just be able to apply a little bit of pressure and then move it away so you don't get too much to come out of the application apparatus.
I like it. I like it. One thing that they suggested was obviously you have your client at a 30-degree angle, and that instead of going in a swiping motion, you're going to more roll the applicator across the skin, especially like for the crow's feet area,
Yeah.
in this area right
So
here.
Like that.
Yeah, so just like rolling it. You're taking your applicator starting about where the eyebrow ends and then rolling it outward. So you could do that kind of in a starburst, it would look like, starburst stripes kind of going across the skin. But also, sidebar, I forgot, Jesner peel is the one that we're going to be. Totally forgot about what kind of peel we're going to be using.
We've got plenty of time.
Yeah. So Jesner peel, and they also said 35% TCA would be a good option for the periorbital peeling technique, the eye area. So definitely need to have your patient elevated to the 30 degrees. Cotton tip applicator.
So you'll need a protractor.
Yeah, you need a protractor. Definitely have that 30, not 31.
30.
30.
Exactly. Sorry.
I'm losing my train of thought here.
Yeah, that's what I do. I throw people off.
I love it. Keeps me on my toes, okay? But anyway, so 30-degree angle, you're going to be using the semi-dry cotton tip applicator, and then Jesner peel solution in addition to, or a TCA 35% strength.
Yeah. So,
what else are we talking about?
Another precautionary thing you can do is to use some sort of ointment, the ophthalmic ointment.
I think that's what it was
Is that
called.
how you pronounce it?
Ophthalmic?
Basically, it's a petroleum-based
Yeah.
product, but a lot of times that they'll use this particular kind to treat eye disease because it's going to fight bacteria,
Right.
and fight infection. So it's good to use this just in case. And you would take another small applicator or something, and just a little bit, and you could put it here in the corner, maybe at the corner here, and this would keep the peel solution from going in. I do know people that actually can get enough to go just around the bottom of the eye lid here. If you're very skilled and able to do that without poking somebody in the eye, then maybe you can do that too. But definitely in the corners, I would do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are all really good things to talk about, but you really do need to do them in your peel technique. You can't just start swiping, peel solution across people's eyeballs. So
yeah, no, it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing at all.
It's a very delicate area.
Absolutely. So, make sure you're taking the precautions so it doesn't pull or roll into the eye.
I would even practice on something. If you had like a fake head or your kid's doll or something like that. I mean, why not? Just to see how the solution is going to release when you push it and how much pressure you need. Just test it out before you do it. Or your significant other, they're not going to expect anything. Yeah, they'll be fine.
They'll be okay. If things go awry, it's fine. I still love you.
Fine. You're a professional.
Oh gosh, that's
Sorry.
hysterical.
That was a joke. Okay.
Please don't test you.
Don't send me emails about that because I didn't mean it. Funny. Okay.
Love it. Well, in addition to in-office treatments, there's plenty of stuff that you can do for the eye area as far as skincare is concerned.
Yeah.
So during this live, we're going to talk about the 2 eye creams that we have, and at a certain age, it's kind of necessary, you know.
Is that slight against me?
No, I just like I heard the other day that 25 is now the age you have to start using an eye cream, and I was just like, all right. I mean, now it's going to be, you know, sooner rather than later. It's going to be haven't you always used an eye cream?
Yeah, and I think they say there's a lot to prevention.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Most of us wait until we see all of this hyperpigmentation show up and go, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't wear sunscreen.
That's right.
Ever.
Forgot about that stuff.
Yeah, but so there are some eye creams though that are specifically designed for the thinner skin and around the eyes and the specific issues that we're talking about with eyes. So we'll talk about a couple of those.
One of my favorites is our eye lifter treatment. One thing, it's a gel, so it's great for any skin tone type, any of that. Since it's a gel, it can be put into the refrigerator, and the whole purpose of the eye lifter treatment is to help with puffiness, and so keeping it in the refrigerator is a great way to help kind of depuff the eye area. What are some of the key actives in that one?
So the two key actives that I like are like Regu-Age and Cogelia extract, or Cogelia africana extract, I believe is the technical name, the inky name as they say. But the Regu-Age, it's a tightener. And so you're going to feel a little bit of tightness when you put this under your eyes. And the Cogelia as well will help do that. It can reduce that puffiness. But it's almost like, I know when I use it, you can feel it. But then when it's cool, when you have it in the refrigerator, it just, you can really almost see it. But it's also going to help with tired eyes. The Regu-Age is, and it's got some antioxidants in it, some different things like that that really will help with healing and things like that. So it's a good morning product, I think.
Yeah, I heard, when we were reading up on ingredients and stuff, the Regu-Age helps improve skin texture by 30% over 4 weeks. Now, I don't know many things that can get results in 4 weeks. I mean, my hair color took longer than that. So it definitely takes a lot longer to get results like that. And that's kind of amazing to me that within 4 weeks the skin texture is completely, improved. And I use this one on a daily basis, and I can tell you that the under eye area is definitely not something I thought, I would have to hydrate. But because there's less sebaceous glands, in that area, there's not as much, oil, and there's not a lot hydrating the skin there. So it's absolutely necessary that you help your skin out, and use an eye cream, a moisturizer, or something with.
It is well, and especially with even adding the hydration can plump it a little bit, and so that lifts it off of typically what's causing the dark circles.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's just underneath the surface of the skin. So with that thin skin, that's why they're so visible.
Right. It's the muscles and the blood vessels and stuff that you can see. That's crazy.
So you really can't totally get rid of those, but you can reduce them a little bit.
Absolutely. So my PM treatment, and the one that I like too, is the intensive eye cream, and it has some amazing, it's vitamin packed first off.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple things that are coming, we're finding, I guess not really finding out more about, they've been here forever, but we are highlighting them a little bit more, and one of them is hemp. And that's something that's in our intensive eye cream, and we really have just scratched the surface as to what it could do, and then now it's in all these great things.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's been there and we're just now noticing it,
but it's anti-inflammatory. I mean, that's really the purpose of it here, and so especially if you rub your eyes or something, or they're irritated, then you can get a lot of that. There's
it's non-comedogenic
too, which is what we always look for. Nobody wants to have anything that's going to clog their pores.
Absolutely not.
You have to fight with that enough as it is. You don't need your skincare to do that as well. But shea butter, borage oil, and lecithin are 3 other things that are in there. So all of them have a little bit of the anti-inflammatory properties, but even anti-aging. It's going to repair damaged skin.
Yeah.
And so the shea butter, of course, everybody knows it's a wonderful moisturizer. Superb, I would even say, with that. And then the lecithin is a soy-based product, and it's really going to smooth and soothe the skin. That's the purpose of this. And I'm starting to see a lot of soy come up in skincare products and some different formulas for this very reason. So it's very good for the skin.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited about those particular products that we have, and I really, be looking for those ingredients if you aren't if you aren't a licensed esthetician or if you don't have a skin therapeutic retailer near you, definitely be looking for those ingredients in it. But we have it, so if you want it, you can just get a hold of us, and we'll figure out how to get it to you.
Yep.
So I don't know if y'all have noticed over the last couple weeks or so, we've been hinting at going to Dallas trade show.
Dallas.
So the time is near. It is here. So we actually are leaving for Dallas this weekend. We'll be at the trade show, and so if you are heading down to Dallas and you're going to be there at the trade show, what's it? The international? Sorry, I totally blanked on the.
Yeah, it's the Congress or International Congress of Aesthetics and Spa.
Thank you.
It's at the Dallas Hilton Anatole.
It's apparently a new hotel this year, or a new place.
It's a new place that
New
they've
place.
had. There was a convention center over close to the. I want to say it's over by Cowboy Stadium, and the Rangers Park is where it is, but it's not there, so don't go there.
No, it's actually a lot nicer.
It's at this hotel, which is a great place. To have it, they have a convention center attached to the hotel. But yeah, our booth is number 1011. 1011. Come by, say hi, see us. Kristen's going to be signing autographs.
I will not be signing autographs. Well, I mean, if you want one, I can give you one, but it's not going to be worth anything.
No, we would love to see you in person. We're so excited. So we've talked to several people already that are going to be there that we hardly ever get to see in person. So we'd love to. We're going to have show specials and all that stuff too. So good deals going on as well. So you need to come check that out and see that too.
I think we're also going to be doing chemical peel demos twice that day. So if you just want a refresher or something like that, just a quick I remember how to do that, then we'll be there so you can ask questions or anything. And if you are not a customer of ours already, we're going to have a giveaway.
It's a huge giveaway.
We're really excited about this. So we're going to do a new customer giveaway. So if you sign up for an account while you are at the trade show, then you get put into this $500 drawing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited.
$500?
I'm pretty pumped about this giveaway.
Whose idea was that?
Maybe the owner. I don't know.
But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be worth it. So you want to register for that. If you're not a customer of ours yet, then we can help get you hooked up, because it's going to have a lot of different things that you need just to get started. It'll be a combination of chemical peels, some skincare that go with that, supplies to use during the treatment. So it'll be a pretty good package that you'll want to register for.
Yeah, definitely excited about this one.
And existing customers, we're not going to leave you out. We're going to have stuff for you too, so don't worry.
Stuff. All the things. For everyone.
Everybody.
Well, I just want to let you know that for the month of April, the intensive eye cream and eye lifter treatments they've been on sale for the whole month. But you've only got a few more days left to get it, 15% off. So if you have any questions about those particular items, you can go onto the website and look under the info sheets are listed under each item. That's for all of our skincare. So if you have an account, log in, put in your password under order, you should be able to click on the particular item you're looking for, and the info sheet will be in the blue hyperlink below the image. And so you can download that, you can look at it all you want, and educate yourself and educate your customers on it. But those are 15% off. We're also doing a flash sale on the Glyco Blend peel. That one's one of my faves, y'all. It is so good.
It's a great peel.
It's so good. So I had really, really bad acne, and I had never had a chemical peel before I started working here. And he was like, "We're doing a peel on you."
It's part of the onboarding process.
It is. So I've been trained and treated. I've been both client and what do you call them? What would you call it? Like person applyee? I don't know. The person applying the peel.
Get the peeler and the peelee.
The peeler and the peelee.
Yeah, the peelee.
I'm using that forever.
It's good. I like it.
It's a technical term now.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome. But anyway, it's one of my favorites. It's great for the really hard to penetrate skin. If you have anybody that has acne, cystic style acne, it is a fantastic peel, and I like it just because it brings up all the toxins and stuff. And it was kind of scary. I'd never had the brown, and all that come up to the surface before that peel. So I was like,
it's quite a trip when that happens. But that glycolic, man, with that small molecule, it's going to go in, and that salicylic is going to piggyback on top, and it's going to go right in there and go deep into those pores and blemishes and things. So
yeah, really
it's a good peel.
So that ends on Friday.
Yeah.
That sale ends Friday. Friday. So if you don't have it by Friday, I'm so sorry. That is gone. You have to wait for another peel sale.
Yep.
But other than that, we're gonna go to Dallas, and there'll be all kinds of. We'll be live. I imagine probably a few times. We'll be doing all kinds of social media. So
why wouldn't we?
follow us along and
come see us.
come see us if you're there.
Well, thanks for joining us this afternoon. I feel like it's been a very good time.
It has
with
been
you.
fun.
We've enjoyed ourselves, getting to see you, sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. And
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah,
I don't know
thanks,
who
Jeff.
Jeff is, but I appreciate you watching.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, there are other people watching. I can't read your names on Instagram, but I know you're there. So thank you for coming. And hey, if you're coming to Dallas, look us up. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah, booth 1011.
10-11.
So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Yep. See you guys.